got that shit from Jamal.
Welcome back to Say What's Real, episode 7. I'm your host, Melo15.
I'm Warren. What's up, y'all? Man, it's been a minute.
Feels good to be back, bro.
It feels good to be back,
and
bro.
it's good to come back to this episode because we have some ranting, bro. Before we filmed, guys, we went off, bro. I wish people could have seen it, dude. Like, just record it.
Because it's just, you know, us being candid.
So, before we get started, what have you been up to, bro? Let our viewers know, man. Why haven't me and you done an episode, or like it's just been a lot of busy stuff going on?
Yeah, just a lot of busy stuff going on, man. You know, holidays are crazy, bro. Holidays, bro.
Especially in where we work.
Yeah,
for sure, dude.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
I messaged you this, so obviously you know this, but we might have a good interview coming up, dude, with Ted Bundy's daughter.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, guys.
That would,
because that's gonna happen. I just gotta set it up and make sure all the info's correct and everything. Yeah. Because obviously, like, that's gonna be a huge thing if I can get that to come through. So
yeah, that would be crazy, bro. I can't even think of the questions, man.
Exactly. I wish I would have got this interview like maybe a couple months ago, even like half a year ago, because when the whole Ted Bundy Netflix thing was going on. Right. So today we're gonna start off, guys. So we're gonna start off with Michael Vick, bro. I don't want to start off with Michael Vick, but we have to because of the resurgence of his case and just him as a person is coming up again. So back in 2007, he pleaded guilty to dogfighting, spent 21 months in prison. So what's your opinion on it before I go on this? Because this might get a little.
I think.
Because we're dog people. Like, you have dogs too,
so you know how I am.
Yeah.
Well, like, I think that, you know what I mean, what he did was just, you know, crazy. Like, I mean, I don't even come from an area where I mean, I guess in some areas of the United States, that's very, you know,
like a prominent
thing that people do. I wasn't raised in an area like that. So, but I try to think from both points of view, like, you know what I mean? Like, put myself in somebody else's shoes. Like, okay, he was maybe raised around this, so I try not to judge too much.
Yeah.
But, like, that being said, like, I think that, you know, dog fighting and, like, the way that they were like hanging dogs and shit, like, that shit was mad.
Some
weirdo shit, like nut ass shit. Like,
nutty, bro.
Nutty. Yeah. Like, who does that, bro? Like, you're fucking hanging dogs in your backyard. Like, what
and
the
drowning
fuck is,
them and shit. Like, what is that?
Like, you're fucking nut. That being said, the NFL chose to reprimand him how they did, and they let him play again. So, I don't see why this is being brought up again.
Well, I could tell you, because people are just ignorant, bro. I mean, so before I go, I agree with Warren, bro. That was some weirdo shit, bro.
Just
hanging dogs, drowning them. Like, the whole operation was hella. It was just weird, bro. Nutty. And I don't condone it. I don't agree with that, but
not at all.
We live in America, bro, where if you guys believe in criminal rehabilitation,
right?
You believe that, hey, you went to prison, you served your time,
right?
You learn from it. You come out. You're able to be a functioning member of society,
right?
And if we're not gonna allow someone like Michael Vick to do that, then you don't allow anybody to do that,
right?
Because I get it too, and I get the whole, hey, he killed dogs. I get that, and I don't know what to say about that, honestly, because obviously it's a touchy subject, bro. I love dogs. And
obviously we think it's crazy, and we don't agree with it. But like you said, the NFL dealt with it the way they did,
and the law dealt with it
the way they did, and he was allowed to come back and play. So he did. And
not only that, I from what I'm hearing in reports and stuff, he donates a lot of money to dog charities. He goes to events and talks about it. He's very, I don't know what's the word. He's not. I already mentioned that he's charitable, but there's another thing that he does. He's a very big advocate against dogfighting now. Mm-hmm. So it's not like he came out of prison and was like, oh, you know, like, and continue to do it or just not talked about his past. He doesn't shy away from his past. Mm-hmm. He's actually the complete opposite. That's actually what's making me really mad about this resurging now in 2019. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you agree with me on that.
I agree.
But it's not like he's quiet and tries to hide it.
Why exactly? So he's supposed to be getting an award?
I believe that, or he's going to be the captain on the 2019 or 2020 Pro Bowl team. Is that what it is, Jay? Yeah, so people on Facebook and like the internet had this petition to get him off that. And it's like, bro, like,
this was already litigated, and this was already dealt with. And so to bring it up again is just stupid.
And I don't want to bring race into this, right? But tell me if you agree with this. Because be honest, bro, tell me if this has any correlation with what I'm about to say. But like the same people who are mad at Mike Vick and doing the whole petition thing are the same people that when the Amber girl, Amber Geiger, I think what her name is, was when she shot that unarmed black guy in his own apartment, and like everybody's hugging her and fucking doing her hair in court. See, you just gotta forgive. Just gotta fucking forgive.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But then this happens, and people are still like years later. Like it's just weird to me. Even the George Zimmerman thing, because that's being brought up now. You know how like the guy who almost tried to kill him got like 20 years in prison or some shit like that. People are like, just you guys, you know. The court dealt with it. He won. Just get over it, right? Why are we supposed to like?
For some reason, black people are, you know, conditioned to like, oh, like we gotta forgive, gotta forgive.
Well, a lot of the forgiving part isn't just black people. It's like white people are the main ones. Like,
well,
when the Amber Geiger thing happened.
Amber Geiger, I don't want to get off on it, but when that Amber, did you see that?
The whole story about it.
Yeah. Did you literally see when the kid? When he hugged her and the judge hugged her, that shit was disgusting to me. I wanted to. I know it's not politically correct, but you know, I wanted to slap the shit out of the dude's brother. Like, and I know that's his brother, but like,
still, bro,
like that
it
shit
was disgusting, bro.
That shit was
save that shit for off camera, bro. That looked hella whack, dude. It did. Like, so to go back to the Mike Vick thing, that's what made me mad. It's like, hey, he did his time. He's showing you that he's sorry. And I know some people are like, oh, he's only doing that because he has to. Like, how do you know that, dude?
Right.
You're just guessing at this point. Like, there's some people who do way worse stuff and like they still get out and like don't even acknowledge that even happened. So I don't know. Again, it's 2019, bro. If you guys are still mad about the Mike Vick thing, I get it. Why you would be mad. You'd be mad about the dogfighting.
Yeah.
And as an American and as even just a human, you have the right not to forgive somebody.
Yeah.
You have the right not to forget.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't have the right, if he's already paid his dues, he's already did his prison time, he's, out of prison and doing right for himself and what he did. He's rectifying his wrongs.
Right. What
you don't have a right to do is to stop him from getting money. You don't have a right to stop him from feeding his family, and you don't have a right to tell him that he isn't able to get redemption.
Right,
that's what
true.
You don't have the right to do. That's just what it is.
That's what I don't understand. Acting like somebody didn't pay their dues and is on the path of redemption. Like like you said, how do you know? Like who are you? Who are you?
Exactly.
Like to say that this guy can't do something like this. Has been litigated years ago. Move on, man.
Yeah,
I don't agree with what he did. I don't. But the courts handle that. That's America.
This week's been crazy, dude. Not even just the Michael Vick thing. If you guys, whatever you guys feel about the Michael Vick thing, comment below.
Right.
If you don't agree with me and Warren, or you guys have a different opinion on that, just let me know, bro. Like, we're just about to kill it, right? So in the news of hip hop, because me and you are hip hop enthusiast.
Absolutely.
We love rap, love hip hop. So rapper Juice WRLD passed away this week, age of 21. So my heart, basically, I don't agree with like young rappers dying. So yeah, rest in peace to Juice WRLD.
Yeah, he.
I feel really bad for your family. It just sucks. The whole thing sucks.
Yeah, he
man.
was really like, as somebody, I'm a little older. You know what I mean? This is you definitely knew. I think you guys put me on to some more of his, especially like the video for Bandit.
Especially Justin,
You showed me that like a while ago before that song.
Wow, yeah. When we shot a podcast and Justin showed you that. Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a long time ago. So you guys like actually put me on him a little bit. But he was like just getting cooking. Like he was cooking.
He was a great freestyler too. He showed me videos of this guy freestyling for hella long, dude.
He was just literally getting started. And that's the thing that's just sad to me, is like he was cooking and bubbling, and he was, obviously he knew how to make a record. Obviously,
for sure.
He was gonna be getting better, like, on some, like, in my opinion, like Post Malone shit, to getting hit maker. He was
like rapping. Yeah,
he was a hit maker,
yeah.
right? And I just 21 years old, man. Like, it's mad corny that he passed away.
Due to those circumstances.
I'm sure you've read things. I don't know what's true or not so far. I've seen pictures. I don't know. But if the pictures and what they're saying online is true and it is due to, like, substance abuse, like, that's just a shame. Dude. It's unfortunate.
When it first happened, I know people were like, hey, so if a white person dies of a seizure, then it's epilepsy. But if a person of color dies of a seizure, it's always due to drugs. No, that's not what we're saying.
No.
For instance, one of my favorite rappers of all time, Lil Wayne, has had that problem the last, 5 years?
Yeah, he's been having seizures.
The seizures, because, the doctor's like, hey, stop doing lean and stop popping pills, stop doing this, it's making your seizures worse.
Yeah.
So it was only right to assume that was kind of what was going on with Juice Wrld.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe the seizures were due to, heavy drug use, whatever. Which the reports came out that's literally what that was. Mm-hmm. So, and again, I know this might offend people, but obviously I don't agree with someone that talented, that young dying. It's just a sucky fucking situation.
It is.
But the rap culture today, that's all they promote, dude. That's all they promote is drug use and lean and pills, and it's there's a certain point where we have to say, hey, you guys promote this. Why are you surprised?
I wonder exactly why are you surprised? And I wonder how people like Future
feel about it. Yeah. He's one of the forefathers of that shit, dude.
He's one of the, you know what I mean? Like you said, I wonder how people like him and would you put Lil Wayne in that category?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. I remember him doing it, but I don't remember him talking about it in his music as much.
There were some songs where he talked popping pills and sipping lean, yeah, but his wasn't as much as Future in them, I would say. So Lil Wayne had a good mix of other stuff.
I know that, M used to talk about stuff like that in his music.
Well, M did too,
But then he also, to counter that, talked about him getting off it and how it wasn't good. Obviously, hence the album name Recovery and shit like that. So I wouldn't put him in
going on for a while.
I wouldn't put him, but
wasn't he an anomaly though? At that time, it was only him doing that.
Right.
And it wasn't the whole rap game doing it.
He also talked about how it fucked him up. So he counteracted that, I would say.
With my spine. Oh yeah.
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 But I've been thinking that shit, you're a junkie.
For sure, you're for sure a junkie.
Being a junkie.
Yeah.
That's what that is. You are promoting, when I was growing up, and I don't think it's any better, but they promoted drug dealing.
Oh, drug dealing,
The dealer was the superhero. That was, in the 90s. That was
and now
in the early 2000s. And now it's you get these kids like Lil Peep, and look at the kids, fucking Lil Xan, bro.
So wait, and this last 3-year span, did Mac Miller, Lil Peep, Juice Wrld, who am I forgetting? Not X didn't die of anything drug related. So it's just, what other rapper can you think of? I'm not trying to paraphrase.
Mac Miller was big.
Yeah, because do these people not? And one of my main questions regarding this is do these people not have I don't want to say handlers because that sounds like you can't handle your own life type thing. Mm-hmm. But do none of these guys have friends, or does nobody say, hey, what are you doing? You're worth millions of dollars. You have such a good opportunity right now. What are you doing? No one has that, or
Keep It Mac was because of bad drugs, not too much drugs.
Oh, the fentanyl thing, right? Yeah. So there was a video of Juice Wrld before he got on that plane.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, bro. You looked fucking high as shit, dude.
Well, do you remember the dude, Boonk Gang?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. You remember that cat that was running around, Boonk Gang, Boonk Gang? Did you see the video of him when he did an interview with Adam?
Yeah, he was slumped. It was embarrassing, dude. It was fucking embarrassing.
When I saw that, that was hella, on some real shit. That was sad to me when I was watching that. And I Adam 22 even was dude, this shit, this is cringy, bro. This is mad. You're dying.
It did get him a lot of views though, so he can't complain about that.
Right.
And that's what else did he think was gonna do?
These kids are all the junkie baby era, where they grew up listening to music where everybody was popping perks and Xannies and lean and they thought that shit was like, and now people are dying from it.
And you're not even and what you're saying, Warren, is like you're not even disrespecting nobody.
No,
we're not even saying like, hey, like it's hard. There has to be a gray area, right?
Right.
Where the young rapper died, his music in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So we're not disrespecting Juice WRLD. We're not disrespecting Lil Peep. I fuck with Lil Peep heavy now because of this guy.
They're both talented.
They're crazy talented.
Crazy talented.
They and you know from what you read online from their family and friends, they were awesome people. Like they were great people to be around. They were like funny and
but
like,
unfortunately,
you know,
it wasn't enough people like us around saying,
"What
like,
are you doing?
That's corny.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing is corny right now. Like you're a junkie, and it ain't cute or cool to be running around like a junkie. Like get paper." You know what I mean? Do what you do, like, you know what I mean? But
that's junkie shit.
But what you're doing, like, right now, like, yeah, like, bent all over, slumped, looking, you know, handicapped, like, that's not, that's not, like...
And I guess before he died, did you see the whole, like, Juice WRLD Caesar challenge?
Oh, no, man.
Like, that's horrible, what has this era come to? That's not my era, bro. Yeah. That's like the younger people before me, bro.
That's the people before,
yeah, like
he
didn't die, so it's not like they did a Caesar challenge before he died. So I don't want the viewers to think that's what we're talking about. But literally, like, no, I said about, sorry, but no, like they did a Caesar challenge, like,
so
you know, it's like, bro, like that literally just like in one video signifies your era.
Yeah.
That's literally
where we're at.
Yeah, like this. Even people like, you know, your era, and then there's mine, and there's other, like, yeah, even every era is like, oh, what is that? Even my era, who's done some cringy ass shit, is like, oh, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah.
So again, guys at home, we're not saying, we're not even, I don't think I'm disrespecting any of these guys.
No, I am disrespecting if I would say to people like Future, fuck you. That's how I feel. I think you're a fucking clown. You know what I mean?
And again, bro, I don't find anything wrong with what you just said. Yeah. So at some time, there's going to have to be accountability.
Right.
The whole hip-hop in general has to come together and realize, bro, we have to be held accountable for this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have to be held accountable. We gotta, you know what I mean, like, take care of our own, like, look over it, you know what I mean? Where's the big homies that just, like, saying, like, this shit isn't cool?
Like Daylight on Twitter. Daylight, I love Daylight because Daylight's always talking about how, like, there needs to be more conscious rap.
Yeah.
Where's the raps that are not condoning drug use like that?
Yeah.
Where are the rappers who are trying to teach the youth and educate them?
But remember the cat Russ?
Yeah, Russ.
When Russ comes out and says
and they shit on him,
like they like shit on him, like. But he's saying like
it's gonna take getting shit on.
Yeah, right.
Because that was the beginning of like the whole drug, right? Remember that was like the beginning of it. And when Russ would come out, he'd get shit on.
Yeah, he gets shit on. And when I heard
he's a martyr, bro.
He's like a martyr. And I was thinking like, why are they like talking about this?
And like, bro, it's hella weird because like. It's usually, I don't know, so the Russ was like, hey, this is happening, and they're like, fuck you, he's not an addict, he does it to cope with depression, and you're saying that everyone who does that is junkies, and it's like, they're kind of defending people because it's like, hey, it's not his
depression.
Fault. Yeah, it's not his fault.
You could still be a junkie depressed person, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, dude.
They think that you're taking a shot at mental health for saying, hey, stop doing that kind of stuff.
And that's not the case.
You could still be depressed and be a junkie.
You could still be depressed and be a junkie.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, I fucking hate. I don't like Russ at all. But like when he was doing that, I never understood why people were giving him shit for that.
He was saying the truth,
and people don't want to hear, bro.
The truth, and people didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, because like I know, of course, the record labels don't want people to hate those type of music. Exactly. That's what's making them money.
That's what's making them money, and that's also the problem too. Is these people up in the top floor, the higher ups, you know, promoting and wanting you to promote shit like just like with the Chirac shit. Remember?
Oh, like, with academics and shit?
Well, yeah. Like when that whole era was bubbling, like, and people were getting fucking shot. Like, for real,
and then they're on internet, like, making it seem like a documentary.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is our actual life. Yeah, we're out here actually like dying, bro. What are you doing, dude?
And then, like, but people of, you know, because think about, in my era, in like, let's talk, like, think about, like, the early 2000s. somebody like Chief Keef would have never got signed.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah. You never really saw that.
But, like, when drill music came out, like, you could, like... I mean, look at all of the people, and I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm just saying, like, what the music is, like, the violence, the, you know what I mean, the visuals, even the visuals of the video. 30 niggas holding up Uzis and rocket launchers and shit.
It's all changed, man.
Like, that is, like, that, the record labels, like, love that. They were, like, pushing that. Like, yeah, we don't care who, like,
people
beef.
Love it.
Yeah, we love
people.
Like,
Shit,
eat it up, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go too long on the subject because obviously I could rant all day. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD, man. It sucks that it is. Another problem before we get into the next one is like everybody's not a legend, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every rapper who dies is now a legend. Like I get it, but no, dude, you're not, dude. So I'm sorry, like not every rapper's a legend, dude.
No, I would say
like these legends,
shit.
Like, chill,
things are just different. Like I said, things are just different. When Mac Miller died, it was different.
It hit different.
It hit different. When X died, it hit different.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when X died, it really hit.
Yeah, because it showed you that even if you're at that level of fame, you have mortality.
Yeah.
It showed you that like these guys aren't untouchable.
Right.
These guys can get capped right out here in their hometown.
That's how like what you're saying as I felt when like X died, and when Mac Miller died. It hit. I felt like wow, like a lot of people in the industry like this cat, like from people like fucking DMX, and people like fucking from the Wu-Tang Clan, which I was like, whoa, what the fuck? To people like that were
French
just
Montana,
coming out, like French Montana or like Juice WRLD. You know what I mean? It was or Post Malone. It was a wide variety of people that like fucked with him. Game. You know what I mean? Like
because Mac was on it, man.
And that's why, I was like, damn, like that's
Kendrick,
like just a good dude. Like he had to have been a good dude
for
that
all those
many
people
and that many different kinds of people and people from different eras.
To be like, hey.
To be like, damn, like I was like, damn, like he must have been a solid dude, just a real one, just like not trying to be anything but somebody that just like music, sort of like how we are. You know what I mean? We just love music. We're not trying to be
like
anything
dedicated to one era.
Yeah,
we like anything hip-hop.
We're just like good people. You can chop it up with us. But yeah, like with the Juice WRLD thing, man, like it's just sad. I mean, prayers to his family, and you know, if anything comes from it, hopefully it's
a change
more
comes
awareness.
From it. Like when Nipsey died.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the Bloods and the Crips were like, you know, joining together and like they were marching and doing stuff for the community. I hope this death has like a swift and like...
Yeah, because we got to do something, because if not, then he's not going to be the last one.
Yeah, Uzi, bro, like literally, like someone like Uzi, please, bro.
Yeah.
Please, we don't need need any more of you young guys dying like this, bro. Just like, please, dude.
Because that's exactly what's going to happen, bro.
Sucks, bro.
It's not, if they don't change something, it's going to be more young people who are at like the height of their career.
Dying like that.
Because that's what that shit does.
Well, in the same week.
The drugs are working. They're doing what they're meant to do.
And they got stronger ones too.
And they got stronger ones, and like you were saying earlier, like you could take some fake shit. You don't. It's drugs.
Like a pressed perk,
right?
Or something like that.
You don't know what this shit is. Like you're putting this shit in your body. Like it's not a game.
Damn, son.
It's crazy, man.
It's the same week. I know you're about to be pumped, bro. You're about to be pumped, dude. So, off the Juice WRLD stuff for a minute. Bro, let's talk. In the same week, bro. In the same week, the Eminem and Nick Cannon thing happens, man. So I'm not to say that it overshadowed like Juice WRLD dying or other stuff, but it kind of did, dude. It was like huge.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Hip hop needed it, bro. So to give our viewers a little timeline of this, it all started with back in the day, and I believe it was Bagpipes in Baghdad on Eminem's album Relapse, where he took shots at Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. Then Mariah Carey does Obsessed, and when you first hear Obsessed, I didn't think it was about Eminem.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so no one really did. And then Eminem comes out with the warning.
I missed the video.
Oh, huh?
The video to Obsessed is when you find out it's about
Oh, yeah, and then when the video...
was dressed up like him.
Yeah, and she's like doing this, the white... Yeah, so then Eminem comes out with the warning. after the, you know. And then Eminem, in my opinion, bro, people aren't gonna agree with this, but Eminem fucking ended Mariah Carey's career. Did she make music like that after that? She stopped. Remember, bro, you remember when me and this guy were in middle school, she had hella songs on the radio, hella albums.
Does the Christmas things.
I know, but after the Warning, bro, I didn't. Yeah. What album? What hit song, bro? She didn't do anything. Eminem ended her career, done. He didn't end her career, but she stopped making music after that. Yeah. She kind of went to like hiding.
Yeah.
So then, you know, Nick Cannon was on interviews on Vlad, like, you know, the white guy guest in the house of hip hop, like that type of shit, the cracker. Nick, bro, literally, we're going to get into how corny Nick Cannon is, bro, in a minute. But anyways, fast forward to now. Fat Joe and Eminem and Mary J. Blige just did a song together.
It's a dope song, too.
Dope song,
I love Mary J. Blige on that joint.
It was good, dude.
It was good.
So Eminem, he takes a shot at Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon again. I don't know why, because Eminem, bro, none of us wanted to hear this shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, why did you have to do that, dude? Yeah. You really made Nick Cannon rap, dude. You know what I mean?
I know. That's the sad part is I guess as much as I love him, I'm kind of mad at him because he made Nick Cannon rap. And there's nothing worse than Nick Cannon rapping. There's literally nothing worse. There's nothing worse than
worse than that, yeah.
It's just pretty bad. It's just bad.
It's trash.
It's trash.
So he comes up with this song. I'm actually gonna rewind it. Not even a fucking song, if you ask me. So it's called The Invitation. It's an Eminem diss featuring Suge Knight and the guy. It has 276,000 dislikes versus 50,000 dislikes. Look at. Even you can see I'm one of the dislikes. Fuck out of here, Nick. Even you a like, boy, you hear me? Huh?
I wouldn't play too much of it for copyright. But...
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. But it's featuring Suge Knight, and oh god, dude. Yeah, it gives the copyright rules. You know, YouTube's cracking down on it. So I'm only gonna play like a little snippet. So him and Holla, bro. So if you guys don't know at home, me, Jay, Warren, we're huge battle rap fans. I love battle rap. These guys are some of the best lyricists in the world. And I go to bat for these guys all the time when it comes to that. They may have ruined battle rap for me, dude.
For at least,
I'll watch battle rap, but they ruined it, dude.
For at least a day, I was disgusted with battle rap.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude?
I didn't watch any battle rap. I was like, I'm really mad at battle rap right now. Usually I try to get in at least, you know, I'll go to, you know, look up something, a Philly Battle League or a Queen of the Ring, look up some different battles. I love King of the Dot. That's like my favorite
besides URL.
Setup besides URL is King of the Dot. Honestly, after I listened to this stuff, like, I was mad. I was literally, I told you that.
Yeah, I know you,
like,
you did.
I'm disgusted with battle rap right now.
I was too, bro.
They made battle rap look bad, bro. Like, they definitely didn't hold it down for the battle rap community with those bars.
Yeah, not only did they not do that, not only did they not hold battle rap down, right? They literally had some of the worst bars I've ever heard in a song.
They were horrible.
So, like, what was...
06 bars.
Hitman was like, bada bing, bada boom. No, he's like, bada... What do you say? Bada boom, bada bing. Put Eminem in a bag. It's Halloween. Like, oh my... What, bro? And then people like, no, get it, because Eminem candy and like M&M's a candy and you put it in a bag. It's Halloween. Like, no, dude, shut up, dude.
The funny thing is, like, I don't know if you tell your brother this, but I joke with you because you do this thing that I fucking hate.
Yeah. Oh, me and you battle on the messenger.
When me and him battle, he does this thing, and. Of course, yours are the one that I thought of. It wasn't the most creative, but I just was making a point. Yours are actually somewhat creative. I give you that.
Oh, and I said you'd have to battle a clone just to get a W, because if you battled a clone, that's W. Is that one?
And then he looks at me like, stupid. I fucking hate when he looks at me like that. Like, I don't get it. Like, so I thought of one, and I was like, what did I say?
You're like, that's cool.
I'm a grizzly. Bear, man.
Oh, bare hands.
If I box you, I'll beat you to death with my bare hands.
Yeah, you look at the camera and say,
get it? Bare hands. Like, just, but like, that's like, that, we're fucking joking, but their bars were like on that level. Like, Halloween and putting you in a bag is Halloween. Like, bro,
Haley
you
better
make
move out the
money
way.
off battle rap.
Yeah, dude.
And you are coming with these
Think
bars.
about it. People who have never seen or heard of battle rap watch this. Who the fuck are those guys?
Yeah,
they're trash. And then they're not watching battle rap, dude.
This is whack.
You had a chance to not only put battle rap on a bigger platform,
right?
You had a chance to go at Eminem, dude.
One of the goats.
Oh, dude. See,
and
I'm
Nick,
just gonna like.
Let's talk about Nick's bars though.
Okay, before we go to Nick's bars, Charlie Clip said, "Move Haley out the way when we spray cans." Because I don't hit the women and children. I'm hitting amen. Like, amen. Like, oh. Like, what the fuck, dude?
And Nick Cannon, one of my favorite quotable Nick Cannon bars is...
The Elvis Pusley.
He said, I'm feeling like the new Pac. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I can't believe they got me battling. Elvis Pusley.
I don't know. I think it's a troll. It has to be a troll. These guys heard those bars, like, bro. Before we continue, because people are gonna say we're hating, right? I love Charlie, Hitman, and them. Like, I'm a battle fiend, bro. I grew up on battle rap. Those guys are legends in battle rap to me.
Why would we hate? And okay, like I talked to you guys earlier, but I'll say this for people that think that I'm, or he may be like a stan or something. Like, I thought that the MGK joint was cool.
Yeah, he had a good diss to Eminem.
Yeah, and I actually like played it in my car. Like, I liked the beat. They actually used the same producer. That's why that beat was dope.
Really?
He used like one of Eminem's producers. But it was like, I actually like that, and I actually like some of MGK stuff. I actually think MGK can rap.
Yeah.
So I'm not somebody that can't give credit when credit is due. Not at all. Like, if Nick Cannon like spit some stuff on there and it was crazy,
I would have said it was good.
I would have been like, you should probably say something, dude, because this is looking crazy.
Even the battle rappers, if they would have said something good to it, like, yeah, ooh, my boys are going off, my guys are going crazy. No, hell no, dude.
You did not go off. You fell off. You made me not ever want to see you battle rap again.
And then not only did they come with those garbage ass bars, the first diss song, they had Suge Knight call in and they recorded a phone. Suge Knight's like, winner takes all. Hey, the white boy Eminem, he a cracker. You're on stage with the police.
And you touched it. This is something, and I know he hasn't got to hear me talk about this too much, but one of the things that's always been corny to me is a fucking battle rap fiend since like the beginning of the smack era is when you try to make something into a race thing.
Yeah, they definitely try to make this into a race thing.
Because you're not skilled. Because you're not
lyrically good
enough to just have it be a random on bars. I'll bring to you an example. When Iron Solomon battled
Mook,
and the Zimmerman trial was going on, and he did this bar where he said, "I remember you, Zimmerman." Like, that shit was whack to me. Because like that whole situation was like a real situation, number one. And number two, like, you were doing well with your bars. It was like at an Apollo Theater, the whole crowd was black. And like, you're gonna get on here and say that like Iron Solomon is like Zimmerman. Like, come on, man. That's just so corny to me. So
because what if Iron Solomon would have been like, "Hey, talk about you being black."
Right.
People would have been like, "You're racist."
It's just corny. So with this, like, Nick is like, he's got bars in the newer ones saying about he's white, like, and
we know you voted for Trump.
Yeah, you voted for Trump, and then 50 Cent posted.
From the guy who
actually, Warren, before you continue, coming from the guy, the only rapper, in my opinion,
who did a whole
cipher dissing Trump. And again, you want to, because like, that's the thing, Nick, bro. That's why you're Nick Cannon, bro. That's why you're corny for bringing it into race, like bringing race up. Because I don't remember any black fucking rapper actually making a cipher or a diss thing towards Trump like that. Besides YG and Nipsey, the only one
would be YG. Yeah. That's it. And I wouldn't even say Nipsey because Nipsey didn't talk about that or he didn't really.
Well, Nipsey was on the original song of
he was on the
Donald Trump,
original song. Okay, but
so like, there's only a couple things. Like Eminem's literally one of the only ones that actually came out and like made a whole like thing.
That's
about
what I'm saying. It's corny. It doesn't apply. But he knows that people that see it that are dumb will be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
He voted for Trump.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, 50 Cent like posted Instagram posts. Did you see what he said? He was like, man, I don't know what would make anybody try to come at him. You're crazy. But anyway, that shit was whack. And Nick, I should kick you in your ass when I see
you again, punk. Yeah.
And Nick Cannon posted a picture of Samuel Jackson from Django. So you're trying to say that 50 Cent
is Uncle Tom?
Is Uncle Tom?
It's not that yet.
By saying that he raps better than you? Yeah. You fucking clown.
Yeah, so now anybody that says Eminem's better, or Eminem, like, bro, Nick, you're garbage. Oh, you just sucked a white man's dick. Yeah. Pause.
Wow, that's
you on the white
your
man's
angle?
Sack. Like, ew,
that's
yeah.
your angle. It's so cringy. So you can't rap, so you're trying to make it a race thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why Nick Cannon did it, because he can't rap with Eminem.
That's mad corny to me. That's like if it's like, I don't know, like if.
And they're still bringing up his daughter too, bro. She's a grown-ass woman now, dude. Woman. Like, what are you doing?
It's so corny.
They still talk about Haley like she's a little baby, like a little girl.
It's like when I see Big K, which is for people who don't know, another battle rapper. He's fire. But like when I see him battle somebody, and like all they could talk about is that he's white, but they're not. They can't beat him. They can't bar him out. So, you know what I mean?
You're hyping me up right now, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So they're just like, oh, this the white boy. He probably racist and say so-and-so.
Yeah.
Like, you see Big K just standing there like,
okay,
oh
kick
my
rocks,
God,
dog.
like, new angle. That's a great angle. I'm still barring you heavy. It's just, I don't know. It's just sad, dude. Like, it's just, Nick.
I feel like people do that to me in Dustin, dude, in our own town.
It's just corny.
The white boys. You know what I mean? Like, bro, because you guys can't outbar us.
Right.
No, I'm just gonna say it, bro. Like, nobody in this town that I feel like that lives here can outbar us. So you guys can't outbar us. You can't make song structures like us. So like, yeah, you're gonna mention that we're white boys, dude. I get it.
That's all you got.
Good.
But like, remember that like he's a battle rapper. Eminem is a battle rapper originally.
To begin with, yeah.
So he's been hearing that shit since he like started.
They're trying to bait him, bro.
Like that, what you're saying is like nothing new. It's like the most simple, like. Obviously, we can see he's white. Like, that's the best you got. Like,
I guarantee you, Eminem still has those masters he was talking about. Remember in the song "The Warning"?
Yeah.
Of the masters he had in Mariah Carey's phone calls. Yeah, right. Bro. I guarantee you, he's sending it to make it loud. Enough dirt on you to murder you.
It's just so.
This is what the fuck I do.
It's just horrible, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, every time like I sort of like get a little respect for Nick Cannon. Like
I've never even respected him, dude. So
the reason, like, first of all, I don't think he's funny. I don't watch Wildin' Out, but like when I hear about him doing something, like I remember like Nipsey died in the middle of making the Dr. CB documentary.
Yeah.
So Nick wanted to finish it. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. You know what I mean? You're doing something cool. Like every time like he garnishes a little bit of my respect, something like this happens, or I'll see one of his stand-ups, and I'll forget why.
You're like, oh my God.
You should, for anybody that hasn't watched a Nick Cannon stand-up special,
don't listen to
one.
You
should try to watch like 5 minutes of it. It's super cringy.
Okay, so the second diss track, which was worse in my opinion, Clips was a little better. No, actually, no, none of them were. So Conceited. Right? So day one, Casita wasn't in the first one, right? So I'm like, cool, Casita, thank God you knew to stay clear away from this. Then he gets on the second one, you know,
clout chasing like a mug.
Get all the sticks, that's a Kit Kat. Like, oh my God, really, Conceited? Conceited literally said all the bars in battle rap that you don't want to say in a round.
Yeah.
He said Kit Kat and like, basically that's like the defeat bar.
Yeah.
Face defeat.
It's exactly.
Like, yeah,
it's been recycled so many times. Like, the get rid of Slim Fast.
Yeah, get rid of Slim Fast. Like, get it? Slim Fast. Like, yeah, dude, Conceited. No, we get it, okay?
And it's just...
Yeah, these guys, if this clip hits Twitter or some shit and they see it, y'all haters, y'all dick riders. Bro, I fuck with you guys hella heavy, bro. I promise you
I'm not hating. I'm not, like, we've watched all your battles.
Yeah, I love you guys, dude.
We're one of the views, like, you know how you guys have views up there?
Yeah.
We are multiple, you know, we watched multiple times. You guys have had some good battles. I will say...
a couple bad ones,
bad ones.
Majority good ones, bro.
Hitman hasn't... The last battle I seen him in was against Bill Collector, and Bill Collector smoked his ass.
Oh, you thought
I thought Bill Collector smoked it, and that's surprising to me. But I mean, Hitman was out for a little bit.
He had a long streak too of like every battle he was in was like hella viewed. Yeah, dude.
Hitman was killing it. Conceited was killing it at one point,
and then he went to Wild
'N Out.
So I actually, speaking of Conceited, I actually know someone. He's really close with Heartless. You remember Heartless, right? The battle rapper. So I actually know Heartless. Not like I don't know him, like we're not best friends or anything, but like
you spoke with him.
Yeah, and like we chopped it up. He really really great dude. Like if you're a fan of Heartless, guys, go watch his battles, bro. This guy's hell of like a good dude in person.
He can rap too.
Yeah, and obviously he was one of the forefathers of like that style of rapping, like the punches with Conceited. Bro, Heartless, dude, what is your boy Conceited doing, dude? You know what I mean? You should get on the phone with Conceited and be like, bro, Heartless, dog. I know because Heartless is probably going to die if he sees this, dude. I know you're going to die, Heartless, when you see this. Conceited should have hit you up like, hey, should I say this Kit Kat line?
For real.
No. Don't do the Kit Kat line, please. And
you know right now, the blowback that they've got, I bet you they weren't expecting. But me on the outside, I'm thinking like, what the fuck did you expect? You didn't because if you go on their Instagram feeds, ooh, it's nasty.
Oh, it's bad, dude. And their Twitter and everything, and their Instagram, the YouTube comments.
And I bet they're sitting back like, oh, crud! I didn't know this would happen. Dude. You didn't know this was gonna mess stuff up for you?
Like, okay, like we just spoke about Heartless, right? Heartless would have gave a better verse than Conceited.
I think so.
Sue Surf, Lux, Verb, all those guys who can actually rap on tracks, they would have gave better verses than Conceited.
Of course.
But I guess like, yo, that's my mans. That's my Wild 'N Out mans. It's like, bro, it sucks because it does come off like we're hating, but I really don't give a fuck, dude. Like, this is what it is.
Bad.
You guys you had your chance to put battle rap on a bigger platform than it already is.
Right.
You had a chance to diss Eminem, who is literally the GOAT of rap, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. And then you guys had all that, and then that's what you give? Dude, oh my god, man.
Cringy.
Speaking of battle rappers, guys, because I could rant about this Nick Cannon shit
forever.
Almost every subject we talked about, bro, I can go out. Right. We're actually going to end episode 7 of our show today with our top 5 battle rappers. We just spoke about battle rappers. So, I don't know if you have yours in order. I don't really have. Yeah, mine are in order.
I couldn't put them in order.
I couldn't do that either, bro. But I'm going to start off with my list if you do have yours.
Yeah.
All right. For me, it goes Disaster, Hollow, Verb, Lux. And why am I spacing on the last one? Damn it, dude! Yeah. Daylight, Daylight.
Oh man,
those are my 5, bro.
That's oof.
So okay, so and before I go off on, I'm not saying I'm gonna go off or anything. Obviously, Diz is my favorite of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that spot's ever gonna get taken from me. Hollow's also like up there with Diz with me. And it's cool because Hollow me and him have actually spoke on Twitter before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and Hollow actually did something really amazing for like our community. I reached out to Hollow because we had a friend from high school die.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave Hollow the GoFundMe link.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I said, hey man, I'm not asking for you to like donate or anything, but can you just share it on your Twitter? Yeah, Hollow shared the GoFundMe link on his Twitter. And it was super cool, dude.
That is really cool. You never told me that.
Oh, I never told you that. Wow, yeah. So Hollow, shout out to you for doing that, bro. That was hella cool of you.
That is really cool, man.
I said Verb because of the whole St. Louis, like back in the day, the whole St. Louis versus New York thing that was going on, and Verb was like almost unbeatable back in the day. Bro, nobody wanted to face him, dude.
I give you that. I'm not the biggest Verb fan, but I give you that he is a fighter.
I only say Lux because I wanted to feature somebody from that era.
I love Lux,
and
man.
he's still active.
I love Lux. Man, like
he's one of the best.
Your
bro.
list makes me think because I mean, like, Daylight is somebody who obviously I love. He has some of my top battles that are my favorite battles, like of all time. Some of the most like iconic verses or rounds. Rounds. Yeah, some of the most iconic rounds. But when he doesn't take stuff serious, it bothers me. When he like goes shits on stage, you know what I mean?
But that was a while ago. Like, he hasn't really done anything. I would love to see.
I think he's gonna battle Lux.
He is. I think he's going to on URL.
I think they've been teasing it. Yeah, on URL.
That'd be fire, dude. On a volume setting.
He's gonna try. Like Daylight will actually be Daylight. I think my list. I have on here Lux.
Okay.
And this is for right now. It can change, but for right now, I have Lux. I have one of the newer guys that I really like is New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pat Stay is just been somebody, like, since the first time I've seen him battle, like, I really just like, I like his bars. I like how he's funny.
His delivery.
I like his delivery. I'm impressed that he's able to go to any battle league. Like, he doesn't just go on King of the Dot. I've seen him go RBE and fucking kill it.
Yeah.
And that is impressive to me.
It's a true battle rapper,
that
man.
shit is impressive to me. To go to RBE in, like, fucking Chicago and kill and, like I
actually struggled with that on my list. It was between Daylight, Arsenal, and Pat Stay.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
So I got to put Pat Stay in there. Ill Will. I love Ill Will. I think just like, you know, just he's raw, man. Like, it's Ill Will, man.
Yeah, Ill Will's fire too.
Ill Will just brings it. And then lately, like JC, man.
JC's also a good battler. JC.
Now, you know, I know that, you know, the dude does a little pop locking and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yo.
And as for believability, I don't know how much of this stuff I believe with JC, but as a creative.
At least he has more believability than Sharon, dude. Hey yo.
But it's really hard because, like, there's so many good battle rappers. Like you just mentioned Sharon. Like that dude is a rebuttal monster.
Yeah, he's good at battle rapping. Just the believability.
Ron is a rebuttal monster.
Yeah.
You got people out there like Real Deal who's rapping their ass. Real Deal is a dot mob. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, Real Deal. Like you got.
Where you at though?
He's stupid. It's just like it's really kind of hard because there's so many. This list was really hard for me because it's just like so many good people out there. Head Ice is one of my favorites.
He's an OG, bro.
Just an OG. I couldn't put him in my top 5.
Wolf love.
Wolf.
Motherfuckers.
But I just love him. I mean, what's the other guy? Swave Seva. It's just so many. That's why I just love battle rap.
Yeah, I had Diz at number 1, bro, because like he's just he's the meaning of battle rap.
I didn't even put him in my top 5, but Diz is somebody that is like. And you mentioned the Iron Solomon battle.
That was crazy.
Just crazy.
I've never heard bars like that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Diz is like just to me, he embodies battle rap, dude. That's just what battle rap is to me. And Diz has said some of the craziest shit I've ever heard, and like I don't think he gets enough love from the URL card,
I think Diz embodies battle rap because, like, if you go back to the Cassidy battle and him being,
which I thought he beat Cassidy. I know people aren't gonna agree with me on that. I thought he beat Cassidy.
I thought Cassidy beat him in that battle, but at the end of the day, like, battle rap is having an off night, and then still having other legendary nights. That's battle rap.
Cannabis battle, he fucking killed Cannabis.
Yeah, he destroyed. That was like embarrassing. That was embarrassing. So like that, you're not always gonna. I've seen like Arsenal, which is another one. If I could fit him in my top 5, I'd have put him in there. But like I've seen him had nights where I was like, but I've seen him have nights where I'm like, this dude is just ridiculous. I think Arsenal and Diz, they pretty much embody real
battle
rap.
Yeah.
Of the newer generation, not like, man, and because M has been battling since like the Rap Olympics and
way back
in the mid.
Your list is actually solid, bro. That's not a bad list at all. I was going more of like all time type thing, but like
I was trying to make it relevant of like today. But I mean, like I said, it's what would be your like top 5? It's hard.
He loves. We like Disaster and Hollow a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak for him, but like, yeah,
I couldn't come up with a list.
It's hard, isn't it?
But I said, like, my favorite 2 is Diz and Twerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not even just what
same like aggression style.
Yeah. I mean, and like people, what I love about Diz is like Diz just has that respect. Like if you know, like remember the house that they were all in when they on MTV when they did that the Eminem like. Sort of like
the total slaughter
thing, like everybody in that house was like they knew like damn, like this is a dog, like I don't want to like this dude's freestyles is like
I don't want to do
they
this.
didn't want to like go against him because and I like how like nobody had any bones about saying that. It's the truth. This is a dog.
I wouldn't want to battle him.
Yeah,
fuck
like,
no, I wouldn't want to battle him.
The dude's the way that he can remember almanac of rhymes and mix freestyles in with it and then go back to his almanac and like
his third round versus Sulcan was what, like a half hour, right?
The whole battle was like 90 minutes.
Yeah, so like his third round was a half hour. He remembered a half hour of battle raps and didn't choke or like that's crazy to me, dude.
It is crazy, but that's
bro.
Why
he's my number one, bro.
That's why he embodies, that. Like he's just got it. He is a battle rapper.
I'm pretty sure if you asked Eminem who his favorite battle rapper is, it's probably Hollow. It's not Hollow, sorry. It's probably either Diz or Hollow, done.
And you know why? I think it would probably be Diz, and I think it would probably be because I think M would respect like his how he can remember like I said, like literally a book of rhymes.
The
and
multi-syllables.
And then no slip-ups too, though. Like rarely does he have a slip-up, and that's something I see in Eminem too. Like, remember that notorious Eminem freestyle that you like, where he had, that I love too, where he had
I'm like the white Michael Vick.
I can't. He was in a run.
Yeah, it was with Mr. Porter and Voice to 5'9".
And Voice to 5'9", where he's just like rapping, like
he's killing it.
He's just he. You could tell that like this is stuff we ain't heard in mixtapes, songs, just shit he got in his bag. Like you could tell that Eminem's like that type of cat.
Speaking of Michael Vick, he's like I'm like the white Michael Vick, sharp enough to stick Michael J. Fox in a.
Just crazy. That I think is like Eminem comes from that cloth. I think Disaster comes from that cloth.
Eminem and Disaster are like huge inspirations for me. Like when it comes to rapping and making songs, anything. Like just practicing my pen against you guys.
Yeah.
Like when I'll send you guys videos like, listen here.
Yeah.
And I started just like, like...
Yeah, I think that's what's up, man. I think, like Diz is definitely a pioneer for modern day battle rap, dude. He's
if you guys want to hear more battle rap stuff, comment below. We're gonna send clips of this video to like battle rap groups and Twitter and stuff. Dude. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more from me and Warren, bro, we're like the Stephen A. Smith and the Shannon Sharp and Skip of battle rap talking now.
That would be so easy for us to do too, because
bro.
It's just like not even work, dude. It's like,
and like and the whole to anybody watching in the battle rap world, like we're not trying to, but like I'm not a hater, bro. Like I put respect's due.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you had a good round, bro, you killed it.
Right.
But if you didn't, bro, I'm gonna tell you, and that doesn't mean I'm a hater for telling you, like, hey, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Don't be so sensitive, man. Like.
Before we go, bro, you got anything else to say to the people?
It's good to be back.
It was good, guys. I missed you, bro.
I know, dude. It's good to be back. The setup is dope.
Next episode will be in episode 8, and
episode 8, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hopefully by the end of the year we get to like at least 10, so that'd be cool. I want to do like a Rise of Skywalker thing, because the Rise of Skywalker comes out next week.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, because I just did a Star Wars episode, it's doing good right now. And last night, bro, the score to the Rise of Skywalker leaked on Reddit.
Really?
The score, like, the music?
Yeah.
But like none of the titles to the songs are spoilers.
Yeah.
But I listened to a couple of those tracks, and like, yeah, they weren't bad. There was one good one. It was called like "Coming Together."
Are you as excited as he is?
Probably no. But yeah, no.
Probably not, but
It gives me joy to see him this excited.
Yeah.
I will say, and I've told you before, but Ryan Johnson he just
Stunk it up, dude.
He just stunk it up for me.
We'll save that for next week, because next week, since The Rise of Skywalker does come out, we can make like a whole Star Wars episode together.
Yeah.
In preparation for it, because it comes out the next day. So if we shoot on Wednesday, it comes out Thursday night.
Yeah.
That night. So like, yeah, we could, yeah, we'll save that for next week. But
Ryan Johnson, I'm just disgusted with you, man.
we have 62 subscribers now, so shout out to you guys.
Oh, shout out.
And yeah,
man.
Ryan Johnson, yeah, okay.
The Mandalorian, that was fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And we can say that for next week too, because the episode comes out to, Friday night.
Yeah.
So
Fire. Great quality. Great quality.
I love that show,
the
bro.
music, the score, the
Everything.
ending where they show at the end of the episodes they show the illustrations and the art.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one thing about the Mandalorian that I don't love, bro. So that makes me excited. You know that we're gonna be getting a lot of content from
He's
Disney.
just as boner, dude.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, me and Warren got you on episode 8, guys.
Yeah.
Just don't strut to the fist. Real lady, a lipstick on the list. Working on the 5, she take care of her kids. Belly pop ass, put the pussy on 10. Never tripping on these niggas, cause she know what it is. Best friends at first, till a young boy hit. Never broke again, nigga, I been stacking my chips. Where this nigga run his chop, then we probably suck dick. Young slime on the 90, just me and my bitch.